What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Wokey Bucks, and I'm back again with another video. So the topic I'll be discussing in this video today is in regards to why masculinity is dying off within men in this modern society. One thing that you have to understand is that from the minute that you are born as a little boy, growing up into becoming a man, right? That is one of the hardest transitions that you will ever go through in your entire life, because you are fed a lot of nonsense. You are fed a lot of BS that the society is throwing in your way to emasculate you and feminize you. Because the truth is that in this society that we live in here in the United States, right? And not even only here in the United States, but around the world, they want young men, they want little boys to be feminine. They don't want you to be masculine. Let me repeat that again. From the minute that you are a little boy, a young man, turning into a grown and mature man, they want to emasculate you, and they don't want you to be masculine, and they want you to be feminine, right? And that is because of all of the nonsense that they are feeding to you. They want you to place the woman before you place yourself and your purpose, right? They want you to care after a woman more than you care about yourself. They don't want you to stand upon your masculine principles and put a woman in her place if she needs to be put in her place, if she's out of pocket, if she's out of line. But instead, they're going to tell you to take disrespect, to take ridicule. As a man, they try to hold you accountable for your actions if you mess up, or if you end up in the bad situation, right? But if you flip the roles and it's a woman, they don't teach the woman on how to be accountable for her actions, right? These are all the double standards that we have to live with in the society, in which favor women and disfavor men. But this is all plot by a world government, right? By the world government, but by the world government, in order to emasculate men. They don't want men to be on their masculine principles. They don't want men to embrace their masculinity. And like I mentioned before, your masculinity is comprised of you having enough value in yourself, right? The value that you hold within yourself, and how strong you consider yourself to be, without the chains, without the jewelry, without the cars, without the house, without the apartment. Doesn't matter. Well, house and apartment, all of that. But regardless, once you strip yourself of all of those things, how do you view yourself? How strong do you view yourself? How mentally strong do you view yourself? Are you going to allow any random person, or even people that you know, to just blatantly disrespect you without standing up and defending yourself? The thing is that they want all of us men, especially in this society, to live in fear, right? They don't want us to be strong. They don't want us to stand up for what's right, but they want us to continuously be weak and feed into the nonsense that they are perpetrating in this system, right? They don't want us to know the truth. And the thing is that you need to be able to stand upon your masculine principles as a man, especially when it comes to the dating dynamic between men and women. Women are respected a lot more when you are masculine. Women respect you a lot more when you stand upon your principles. That is another problem that we see in society today when it comes to the dating dynamic or relationship dynamic. Men want women to love them first without respecting them. You have to understand this one thing. A woman can never love you if she doesn't respect you. Let me repeat myself again. A woman can never love you if she does not respect you. How does she respect you? When you give her something to respect about you, in the sense that you are masculine. You are building yourself up into becoming the greatest version of yourself. For her to become the queen that she is going to become, she needs to enter into your kingdom. You need to be building yourself up physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, physically. If I haven't said physically, but I think I did. In every single way possible, you need to be building yourself up so you can have something to come into. You cannot call yourself a king if you are not working on your kingdom. You cannot call yourself a king if you are not building your kingdom. Neither can she call herself a queen if she is not coming into your kingdom. But you have to give her something to come into. But mind me, that's not for me to say that you're doing it for her. You have to do it for yourself first, right? A lot of men have mixed priorities and think that you have to do things to get the woman. You have to do it for yourself first. It's called self-gratification. You have to do it in the sense that whether she comes into your life, whether she doesn't, you have to do it because you know it's going to get you to feel comfortable within your own skin. If you are not improving yourself on the daily, if you are not embracing your masculine principles, you are not going to become the greatest version of yourself. Society doesn't want you to do that because the society is turning into a matriarchal society which favors women over men. That's why women are able to get away with a lot of more nonsense that a man is. And that's like talking about accountability. And society doesn't hold women accountable for their actions, because if you put a man and the woman in the same room and they committed the same crime, the man will get a harsher sentence because of the fact that he's a man, right? You have to see these things for the way that they truly are and be able to move different from it, right? Masculinity in the society when it comes to men is dying off because a lot of men aren't being raised by masculine fathers. In fact, most men are not even being raised by fathers general. They're being raised by single mothers, and they're encouraging single motherhood as if it's a good thing in society, but it's breaking off the man and woman dynamic, which a child needs both in his life, right? Especially if he's a dude, he needs a masculine man to lead him and to teach him about how to be a man and what it takes to become a man, and to also teach him about female nature and the truths to how females are, right? And that's not to say that females are bad people, but you have to understand their nature to be able to navigate through them and navigate through the matrix, because I don't want you to know the truth. We've been lied to since we were little boys about how women really are. That's what makes it even more messed up. But we need to know the truth. And once we do know the truth, we need to spread the truth so we can make it easier for ourselves, right? And how to deal with women, especially women that we like. So we don't go in with false knowledge and get played. And then after getting played, the person that started having us get played, which is the single mother, she sees why we're crying and she can't even simply tell us the truth. Now let me ask this one question. How messed up is that? You're literally teaching your son how to become a simp so he can go do that to the girl that he likes and get his heart broken, and you can't even open up your mouth and tell him the truth because of your pride and you don't like what his father did to you, because you didn't end off on a bad note, so now you want to ruin his life. And how does that make you a good mother? You're spiteful. You're so spiteful, and you're jealous, and you're angry, and you're bitter. You were better off not having kids than to have a child and lie to him and make him to become a simp because of your own personal sentiments. This is why I say that men need to become more masculine in society. If men aren't becoming more masculine in society and you allow the woman to become masculine, it's going to be a combination of masculine and emotional, right? Her feelings are a byproduct of her emotion. So if she's emotional and she's masculine, she's going to control the whole dynamic because she's going to use her masculine ability to shut you down, as well as her emotions, because that's how she feels at the moment. So she feels some type of way because of something you said or because of how something is done, and she uses her masculinity to completely shut you down and make you feel like you're not worth anything, right? We can't have this happening. That's why I said that women are not meant to be leaders, especially of other women and men, because women don't have what it takes to be a good leader, right? They don't think with logic. They don't use their mental capacity to be able to think through situations. They can be in hot water, but they're going to allow their emotions to take field over them thinking of how to get through a situation mentally. That's why when most women are in hot water, they tend to fold, because they're not meant to do what it takes to be able to get out of a tough situation, right? But men, the way that God created us, at least us. When I'm talking about us, I'm talking about masculine men. I'm not talking about men that are indoctrinated into society to be feminine. Those men are going to learn as well, too, that for you to be able to succeed in this society, you need to be in your masculine principles. But us masculine men over here, God created us with logic and mental capacity to be able to think through situations. So when things do get tough, we don't fold, because we understand that what's at stake is more important than what we're facing right now. Right? Which is basically the same thing, right? What's at stake is extremely important, and we cannot afford to fold or give in. We have to continue to push and push and push in order to be able to achieve that in which we seek, which is to be able to solve the ongoing issue, right? Don't ever be afraid to become masculine. You need to become masculine in order to be able to survive in the society. They will shame masculinity, but you need to forget about what they shame, because what they shame is what they want to become. Let me say that again. Forget about what they shame, because what they shame is what they truly want to become. If you understand, it's because you're woke. But if you do not understand, you're not woke. This is going to be the end of this video. If you like this video, make sure you go spam that like button, leave comments, share this video with your friends, subscribe to the channel at WokeEbucks, WOKEEBUKS. Tap the notification bell to get all latest videos that I post, right? Leave me comments in that comment section. We are a family. I am WokeEbucks. This is the Woke family. We are growing every single day as a family. Leave me comments in that comment section, and I will respond to your comments, right? Share this video with as many people as you possibly can. We are trying to welcome more people every single day into the Woke family. Share this video with as many people as possible. Subscribe to the channel at WokeEbucks, WOKEEBUKS, and tap that notification bell to get all the latest videos that I post. We got some more bangers coming up this week, so stay tuned, right? Patreon link and social media links will also be down in the description below, so make sure you give those a check. But without further ado, this is going to be the end of this video. This is WokeEbucks, and I'm out, man.